Good afternoon, it's Carolyn here on Waiheke Island down under in New Zealand. I'm just out walking around in the native bush again, and as I was coming down here, you can see where the path goes. There are signs stuck here, okay, so you don't get lost. But when you're a gardener, you end up, have any of you heard, I'm sure you all have, of that saying, you can't see the forest for the trees. So when you get into a situation like here, and you take these signs out, and if the leaves start to fall down and the path disappears, you pretty quickly could get lost. When this path is here, you can stay here. But do you really need that path? A good gardener, a gardener in the 1%, doesn't need that path, okay, because you've learnt about the parts that make up the whole. So everything is joined. Everything is joined. So you learn from right down here at the ground. And I love coming down in different seasons, because this is when you learn that everything is different. Things are hidden that will be here later on. So at the moment I can see that there's a lot of leaves, and I can tell you what those leaves have come off as well. So that tells me what's up on the canopy. So that's knowing about what's up. I know what might be up there by the smaller version that's down here. I know how damp it's getting in here if I see plants that like to be near the damp. And I can confirm that by other plants that are around. I can see ferns down here. I can see an introduced grass. So I know that in the past there's been people down here. It's not just a pure native area. How long ago, I don't know. And then I can see gorgeous little plants like this. If you think you know what that is, then let me know. Try and scan it into an app if you want, but that is real cute. So I know why that's here. And I know that there's probably a larger dead one around. And then I just walk down here, and I love just coming off the track. I'm not worried at all, because the knowledge that I've got is enough for me to just look at a tree here and know what tree that is purely by its roots, and know what will be growing by it, and knowing how to use what I can see around me to work through here. So I wanted to head towards the coast. I would know that I could follow a stream out if I could see one, but it's pretty obvious probably, because we're going in, it's autumn here now, but so I know this is a stream, right? It's dry at the moment. I can tell you that it's not going to be dry come winter. It's quite wide. I've been down here before. I like it down here. You can see all these timber that's come down, and you can kind of guess what sort it is. Sometimes you can look up and not see. The tree is so high up you don't know what it is. So you've got to learn what it is from its trunk. Sometimes you're like, heck, I've never seen one that big. Am I sure that's what it is? But again, you look around them and you learn what's growing around them. Yeah, so that's what you learn by being in the top 1%, and you can be in the top 1% pretty easy. I'm in it, so anyone can get to it. You've just got to learn how to work through the seasons. So you need to come back into the forest. It almost looks like I'm lost, doesn't it? Like, really, there's no path. But I don't need the path. The path is there for people's safety that have lost their way. A bit like life, right? Once you know the different parts in life, you can just walk through it and recognise things that they tell you a story. Tell you lots of stories. Yeah, like where there might be food in the future as well, things like that, by what's going around. Wow, look at the leaves on that. Look at the size of the leaves on that. I just need to get a bit closer to that. That is massive. Here's one. Look at it up there. Can anyone tell me what that is? And whether it belongs here? What doesn't belong tells you almost as much about what does belong here. Right, so I'm just going to walk back up the path. Wouldn't it be ironic if I was actually lost? It would blow my whole story, blow my cover on that story, wouldn't it? Oh, here's another one. I mean, I love seeing the little plants. What is that? Oh, I remember when I first saw these growing in here. Here's a confession. I thought, oh my God, it's a Tecumanthe. But it's not a Tecumanthe, right? But its growth habit is very, very similar. And there is only one Tecumanthe growing in the wild. And I kind of thought I'd found this. Oh, look at that, gorgeous. We have some gorgeous bush here on Waiheke. And look at that, so cute. Yeah, it's not a Tecumanthe, I'll just tell you right now. Right, so here I am back on the track, back into safety. But it's not back into safety, right? I'm safe anywhere here because I understand what's growing in here. I mean, it's a bit of a different story when I'm in here when it's dark. It's not so easy, but yeah, join the 1%ers. Follow the videos.